What if the world you knew was built on lies? What if what they called poison was really healing? This is the story of Veredyn, a seed of truth trapped in chains, rising against corruption, and awakening into light. His journey is more than a tale, it's a reflection of us all. In a world of greed and illusion there grew a plant named Veredyn, a mystical plant, born to heal, yet condemned as a curse, locked away, misunderstood, criminalized for what he was created to do. They feared his power, they chained him, but even in the cage he smiled, he grew. He whispered to himself, "My roots are deeper than their walls, my spirit stronger than their lies." One day, the ground cracked, the chains shook, Veredyn began to lift, and in that rise, he saw the truth. The prison was never stone, it was an illusion, a script, written to keep him small. The weight of lies pressed heavy on his leaves, but the higher he rose, the more the veil began to tear. Shadows tried to pull him back, whispering doubt, but the light within him grew brighter with every breath. He felt the soil of his roots calling, reminding him that truth cannot be buried forever. The world around him trembled, a false stage beginning to collapse under its own deception. And Veredyn spoke, "You may chain the body, but you can never cage the truth." The struggle came heavy, his pot broke, his roots strained, but pain is part of the journey. Like Truman staring at the painted sky, Veredyn began to see the cracks in his world. Through the cracks, light poured in, revealing truths long hidden. Every fracture in his shell became a window to a greater horizon. The more he hurt, the clearer his vision grew, until the illusion itself could no longer hold him. What once looked unshakable now trembled like fragile glass. And Veredyn whispered, "My breaking is not my end. It is the opening of my eyes." So he sat, he breathed, he went inward, roots glowing, spirit reaching deep into the earth. In silence, he remembered, "I am not a crime. I am healing. I am light." As his spirit sank deeper, the noise of the world faded away. The walls of fear and judgment melted, leaving only truth pulsing through his roots. The earth spoke in vibrations, reminding him of the power that had always lived within. His leaves shimmered, catching a glow from a horizon he had never seen before. And Veredyn declared, "When I remember who I am, no chain in this world can define me." The sun rose behind him, golden fire crowned his leaves. The lies fell away, the system that called him poison was built on fear, not truth. No illusion can block eternal light. With the sun at his back, his vision sharpened, and the false stories of the world turned to ash in its glow. He saw how generations had been blinded, taught to fear what was meant to heal. Yet in that moment, he felt not anger, but clarity, a purpose that stretched beyond himself. His light was not for him alone, but for every soul still trapped in shadow. And Veredyn spoke, "They may fear my light, but my light was never meant to be hidden." The moon rose to meet the sun, dark and light, shadow and shine. Veredyn carried both. He became balance itself, as within so without. The sky trembled as Veredyn rose higher, his roots no longer bound to earth alone. Sun and moon poured their light through him, filling every leaf with harmony. He was both silence and thunder, stillness and motion, carrying the balance of all things. And Veredyn spoke, "I am the proof that even what they called forbidden can become divine." And then he ascended, an ankh glowing at his chest. Eternal life, infinite wisdom, no longer just a plant but a teacher, a liberator. The world had caged him, but he rose beyond their reach. The world had called him criminal, but he stood revealed as healer. His light spread across the horizon, touching every shadow that once tried to silence him. The cracks that had broken his pot now shone like pathways for others to follow. What began as chains and cages became proof that truth cannot be buried, and healing cannot be outlawed. And Veredyn's final words thundered, "From the soil to the stars, I rose, and so can you." His story is our story, and his truth is this: you are not what they say you are. You are what you choose to awaken into. If this message spoke to you, let it be the start of your own journey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next chapter. And if you know someone who needs this reminder, share it forward. Peace, love, and positivity be with you all.